definitely better. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how it is when I sleep. That's the tell-all.
Right.
I have had MRIs on both shoulders, and I have a 2 centimeter tear on each side. And I've been in a lot of pain since January, intermittently throughout the day, but extreme at night, interrupting my sleep and just really painful. I originally became injured. I did not fall. I didn't have a specific injury. I think it was just a repetitive wear and tear over time, and maybe just a genetic, like slightly thinner rotator tendon or something. I don't know. But they both kind of happened at close to the same time, these tears, and have been a similar feeling. I was resigned for the last 4 months that I was going to have surgery on both of them, and I was just trying to figure it out on my calendar.
So if you lift it right now, can you like lift it and kind of like, we want to see the range, and we want to see kind of like where the pain starts, and we want to see...
Starts here.
Okay. So if you push it up right now, that is...
I mean, I feel it that whole way through there.
Okay.
Like right there is really bad. From sitting here doing nothing to that, I guess I would say a 6.
Okay, perfect.
So if you have any sensation or you feel like it's like not quite hitting the right area, just let me know.
Yeah. One of the reasons actually why we don't ask you to close your eyes is because if we put the energy in and you close your eyes, it floats into your head and it doesn't target the area we're trying to get the energy into.
Really? I thought I felt kind of a pulsing in the back of the head or something.
Maybe more on the neck.
Yeah, angle maybe a little bit like that. Closer. Turn your body a little bit. Turn.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. What we think is going on is we can generate some form of bioelectricity. And we're able to kind of move that out of our bodies as we kind of like train to do this horse stance squat. And it generates this power in our body, and we're able to kind of project it out of our bodies through our hands, and mostly through our hands. And from there, we can kind of move it into your body and then route it down certain pathways. So the reason why we actually don't just apply healing to your shoulder is because that's a symptom of a root issue. And so we think the root issue actually is going through your neck. And so the energy is actually going through your neck right now. And we're actually routing it through the pathway from your neck down to your shoulder. And then we're looking for the tear. And the tear typically is like there's a pinhole here in your shoulder. It goes down about 1 centimeter. And we need to find that, like a tear under that line to make sure that the energy is kind of going down there to repair that. So that's what we're looking for right now. Take a pause, and we'll see how it feels. Yeah.
You're welcome.
It feels better. It's still bad when I go back that way.
Is it kind of like in here where you feel the pain when you go back?
It's in here, in the front.
Ah, in the front. Okay.
It's like this whole forward motion is much better. It's just the going back. So if I had to average it out and rate it, it does feel better. I would say like a 5. No, less than that, like a 4. It just feels more relaxed, more open.
Okay. By the way, your treatment last 2 weeks ago is not typical. 5 minutes, it happens, but it's not. It usually is a process. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't understand that.
Typically, it's kind of around like 40 minutes, like per side. But if we just
built up in 5 minutes, like total, coming multiple times.
Yeah. Typically, it's about 40 minutes. It is, and so although things kind of may seem similar or the same, like every situation of every shoulder is different. So the tears are not the same either. So
What's the reason you don't just do 40 minutes at one time?
we can, but the energy is very hard for us to produce. And so we try to limit the impact to each healer to an amount that we feel kind of like is suitable. And so you can book more than 10 minutes if you want. But we typically can just let people spread out, kind of see, is there an impact? Do they want to is it working for them? And if it works for them, they can kind of increase time if they want, or they can just come back for another session to see kind of like a change and improve gradually. 40-minute treatment is it's pretty heavy on the healers. And so, but you could book a longer session if you want, but we usually kind of like intro to people, you can do 10 minutes and then over time you can expand it if it works. All right, let's give it a test, see how it is.
I feel like the range of motion is definitely better. It's just this one right there. It's just the right here when I'm backwards. The rest of it does feel better.
And then earlier when you gave the number, you just kind of went like this. So if you do that motion, what is that number?
That's a good point. Actually, that motion feels much better.
And if you had to give that a number?
I would say I would give this like a 2. It's this stretched out
Backwards.
back thing. Yeah, it's really just pressing back. But this straight up is better. It's just kind of the full rotation. There's a couple of sticky spots on the back. While I'm pushing back, I can make it like a 5-6,
But we didn't measure it earlier. We only measured this.
Do you want to extend another 5 minutes?
So to kind of focus on that movement, is that what you mean?
We don't focus it in that way. So we
okay.
basically look into repair kind of what we can feel. So what we do is we project energy in there to find areas where it doesn't feel right, and we just put energy in there to kind of repair that motion. And then we see how kind of the range kind of affects it.
Mm-hmm.
So so usually what happens is that people want to try it, and they want to see if there's some improvement. So we kind of start off with kind of like a 10-minute dose, and then people can buy these 5-minute increments.
That would be great.
So you can just kind of increase by 5-minute increments as many as you want. So, and then we can just try to work it down.
Okay, I'll do one more for this side.
Okay.
That'd be great. Thank you so much.
I'll actually work on it. Okay. Okay, give it a test.
Thank you, Albert. Definitely feels better. It feels a little sore, more just kind of sore than that same intense, sharp pain. Kind of feels like I've been working out. It's just so interesting that this one was worse than this one originally, but this one's feels a little more complicated.
Yeah.
But I do feel more range of motion for sure. And
Can we do that straight up motion again?
sure. Yeah, that's better. I'd say that's at, a 2, and it was definitely at a 6 before. It feels better. Yeah.
This shoulder is more complex. I can feel it. So I can feel kind of like there's multiple lines of damage in the shoulder. It's not just one. Whereas the other one is actually simpler. You had like one line of damage. You actually have a line of damage that comes this way. The lines actually kind of like go here. So I could feel the pathways and where their damage is. I can feel kind of like the front piece and the back piece and maybe like 2 or 3 kind of like down the shoulder. So I was trying to fix each one like one by one, and I think I got like through most of it, but yeah, this one's more complex.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Feels better. Wow.
Yeah. That will actually, I think, continue to kind of heal.
Okay.
You probably might need like 1 or 2 more sessions, like one to fix that one and one to kind of like still work on this one. This might need 2 more sessions. If you look at our guidelines, we actually think that like shoulder healings, you probably need like 3 to 4 sessions per shoulder.
I don't know why this one.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah. Okay.
So, and then progressive kind of improvement like each time. So like, I think we can get to this one.
I feel progressive
Yeah.
improvement.
Yeah, I think we can get to that one. No
Thank
problem.
you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you. And thank you.
Stand up, move around,
Okay.
like
Yeah,
roll your
maybe-
shoulders a little bit.
It's definitely better. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
excited to see how it is when I sleep. That's the tell all.